So I'm actually on the campus of the University of London right now, surrounded by possibly confused people, as the University of London always, it seems to have been a place where they work on social engineering. And actually very, very close to the Tavistock Institute right now. Now, I wanted to talk about censorship and misinformation. Now, very worryingly, there's a video, of course, an interview from CNN, and this is an interview of the mother of the two brothers, one ex-brother, one brother who has now been moved to a secure compound in Fort Denham or something. I can't remember what it's called. He's basically been moved to a place where they took Nazi prisoners in the Second World War. He's been basically moved to a place of three or four offices of of military intelligence. I would say he's been moved essentially to room 101. This is a guy who, it is being argued, shouldn't have been read his rights, because it was said that when he was informed that he had the right to remain silent, he remained silent. And people are actually arguing that possibly he shouldn't have been informed that he could remain silent. No doubt they've got him in a room right now, and they've got a cage on his face, and they are encouraging rats to attack his face, take out the rest of his vocal cords. Who knows what's happening to him. And I don't know if you can see it, the tallest building that is behind me right now is actually part of the University of London. It's called Senate House, and during the Second World War that was the Bureau for Censorship. And from 1939 to 1942, I think it was, the wife of George Orwell worked there, and so he got pretty decent second-hand information about the goings-on of censorship of information during wartime. Of course, this building, this towering white edifice, was actually his inspiration for the Ministry of Truth in 1984. Of course, a bureau that the character Winston worked for, and he changed history so that it suited the leaders. Is that what we're going to be seeing with the Boston bombing? Probably we will. The mother was interviewed by CNN, and the CNN interviewer asked her, what she thought about her sons, and she basically had a bit of an emotional outburst. She ended the conversation with Allah Akbar. She did openly say that the police murdered her son, the elder one, and if you look at the images of this naked man being put into a police car, and you look at the very particular looking hairline that this naked, unidentified man has, it is exactly the same hairline as the identified elder brother has. Can you hear the pigeons being fruity? Oh yeah. It's time for some good stuff. She openly said on CNN that this is a conspiracy, basically. She said that her sons were killed, or her son was killed to be shut up. She basically said that he was taken alive and then he was murdered. She then ended the conversation with Allah Akbar, and then straight away, as if from the Bureau of Disinformation, what appeared? Well, a statement or a piece of intelligence from Russia saying that they were actually investigating her for terrorism as well. Funny, isn't it? When a tiny little piece of correct information starts to leak out. It is plugged by a sea of confusion.